I'm shut again. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Go Out First Christ Media News. Welcome to Go Out First Christ Gang Media News. I am your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. I got a story I want to cover you all about this man out of Detroit. Blessed to be alive today. Yep, I said it. Very blessed to be alive today. Unfortunately, this man on Father's Day was out with his baby. You know, he was walking down the street trying to walk to the corner store, and on the way, he came across a man who was, I guess, being belligerent. You know, the man was being belligerent. Him and the man had a few exchange of words. You know, had absolutely went overboard. You know, it had absolutely gone overboard, so much that the man later walked to the store moments behind the man, and tried to shoot the man. Yep, I said he tried to shoot him. Yep, he tried to blow his head off, but unfortunately, by the grace of God, the gun was jammed. The gun jammed. I want to show you a news clip of this, you all, because we do have pictures that the gun jammed. So it was just all by the grace of God that this man happened to be alive. Now, my solution and moral of this whole story is stop starting beef with your children around. Man, you know, if you beefing with some people, you having certain altercations, man, do not involve your children. You know, we had a young story out of Florida where a 10-year-old, yep, I said that a 10-year-old, was able to bring a brief news clipping of it, but a 10-year-old was in an altercation with her mother where she went in her mother's bag and came out and fired. You know, she came out and fired, and, you know, unfortunately, her being 10 years old, she had to kill another woman behind a beef that her mama was having. Now, mind you, this lady was she was the initiator of the whole beef. So, you know, like I said, in this particular situation, I don't know which brother initiated the beef, but it was the same kind of drama, the same kind of, you know, ongoing confusion, you know, which could have been very deadly. You know, like I said, my main objective was when you having these type of altercations, and you know, being it was Father's Day, man, this brother should have been chilling, laid back like a mug. You know, I mean, really chilling. On Father's Day, who want to be getting into it with somebody? Who want to be out there arguing with anybody? You know, especially if you have your children with you. You know, let alone an infant child. He had an infant child with him. You know, my children, praise God, they getting up in age. You know, my youngest, you know, is 7. So, you know, but like I say, I wouldn't want to have no type of altercations with them in the car. I mean, or in a vehicle, or nowhere in my atmosphere, you know, man, because that, you know, that can go wrong. You know, that can go very wrong, you know. Now, mind you, when you get into these particular situations and altercation with other people, I mean, they're not going to take for granted, or they're not going to take the sympathy that you may have your children with you, or you may have your wife with you, you know, or you may have your little niece or little nephew with you. These people don't care, man. You know, demons do not care about anything or anybody. So, like I said, man, my main objective is to, you know, like, eliminate them problems, man. You know, eliminate them type of problems, and you getting them type of altercations with people, period. You know, I mean, we shouldn't have beef with each other. You know, you love people and treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. You know, like I said, as a father, you don't want to be out there in the world with nobody, and your children are with you, and you get into any kind of altercation with anybody. You know, like I say, sometimes you have to swallow your pride, and in this situation, man, the brother should have really swallowed his pride. You know, like I say, sometimes you gotta go around, man. You know, you like I say, you trying to avoid the altercation. You trying to live to the next day. You trying to make it home to your wife and your children, you know, so you can raise them properly. You know, man, you can't do that if you in a penitentiary. You can't do that. You sure can't do that dead. You know, you never to have a chance to make things right, man. So disengage and in these type of altercations, man, you have nothing to prove to nobody. You know, to be out there arguing with people. You know, to have some kind of you know, beef going on to where this man want to come knock your head off. You know, I don't know what was said to make a man want to come kill you while you got your child in your hand, but you know, this particular man, he wanted to do that. And like I said, it was by the grace of God only, you know, that gun jam, man, because the man looked like he was trying to shoot you, man. You know, and that's sad to say. So, bro, I suggest you yourself sit down somewhere, man, and reflect, you know, have a moment of reflection. You know, like I say, I can't blame you at all in this situation, but, you know, what I can blame you for is having that type of altercation and type of argument with your child with you. You know, like I said, the same thing happened, and, you know, and some of us have older children, you know, and like I said, these children are not going to stand by and watch their parents get disrespected or get beat up. You know, I don't know no children that will, you know, frankly, you know, that's just going to sit there and watch their parents get mollywopped or towed down off the bone. So you really putting your children at risk. You know, you putting your children at risk. In these type of situations, man, you know, like I say, from a broad perspective. So I'm gonna go ahead on and play the little news clip with you all. And like I said, my solution to that is just avoid beef at all costs, man. You know, like I say, man, you have too much to live for. Life is too valuable to be you know, throwing it away behind some people that really don't care about you or your family, for that matter, you know. So you just avoid them people, man. You got to move away from them people, change your people, places, and things. You know, it's an old AA meeting term, people, places, and things, you know, but it's the truth. You know, get away from certain individuals, especially individuals that feel like you're a threat to them, man. Some people just jealous, just don't like nothing about other people. You know, that's just the spirit within them. You know, that's something that they have to deal with. But, you know, you do your part, man. You know, you don't engage and you don't add wood to the fire. You know, you don't add gasoline to fire. You know, you leave it alone, you know. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead on the plug.
Significant update, I understand, from police. Yeah, that's right. DPD tweeting that they have a person of interest in custody. They also thank the public for submitting tips. They've been asking for help identifying this man. You know, we show that video to everyday Twitters, and they...
The man is in custody, you all. The man is in custody, you know. Like I said, you know... Like I said, I don't know what possessed people to think that their only way to resolve an issue is to kill another person. You know, I don't know what charges he's gonna get, but man, but that one looked like you know, an attempted. Man, you know, you attempted to really off that man, and that wasn't cool with no child. You know, like I said, and that's another thing, you all. You know, you getting these type of beef. And people not waiting for you to put your child up, you know, or they're not gonna wait for you to let your wife get in the house. They coming, you know, when people coming like that, they coming. Ain't no stopping it. So be ready at all times. I'm gonna go on and finish this clip.
Shocked by what was captured at this gas station.
Oh my God, it's dangerous. It's out of order.
Surveillance video of a man pointing a gun at a father holding a baby left people stunned.
First of all, the baby being involved is one thing. To be able to do that with a conscience.
You know, like I said, man, he was just, you know, It was by the grace of God, you know. Like I say, old boy didn't coming up with no real deal Holyfield because he was coming to do something. You know, the man pushed his arm away, you know, and like I say, that was just you know, also a reaction of the Lord, you know, praise God that he had all his faculties together, you know, because that was just a sudden reaction, you know, that's your first reaction is going to be the duck or the move, you know, and, you know, prayerfully, his right reaction, his first reaction was the right reaction, you know, like I said, but ultimately it was the Lord's, you know, preserving his life, man. But like I say, it was senseless and very uncalled for a situation. And like I said, I just wanted us to all keep in mind, you know, how fast an argument can go from 0 to 1,000, you know, so you all be mindful, especially be mindful when having your children around you. You know, the first thing you want to do is get your child to safety, make them duck, make them hide, make them get somewhere to cover. You know, you don't want to have your children in these type of atmospheres, in these type of places. You know, some of them corner stores are high drug trafficking places and areas, you know, especially in living in the hood. You know, you could be living right there in the projects, and your store is the only store that's available is the corner store, you know. And you know, like I said, some of these areas are high urban drug trafficking areas. So you know, and that's like I said, that was just my main thing, you know. I want to share. I don't want to get I'm already getting twisted in my words, but like I say, my main solution is to stop beef at all costs, man. When you have your child with you or anywhere close in your vicinities, man, you ain't trying to be beefing with nobody. You have nothing to prove. Go on, First Christ gang. We are.